Welcome, this is Elizabeth again, and this is a little tutorial on getting started. Now that you've logged into the Multimedia Web Apps course site, take a look around. If you haven't taken an online course, sometimes just understanding where things are takes some time. So take your time and just look at all of the areas on this site. For instance, in the left column, these are called modules, each little section on the left and right. So look through the modules. You'll see lists of your courses, and under the navigation you'll see each week's assignments. You just click on each week's for the lessons. On the left also a list of your courses. And on the right, now take note, you'll see a module for latest news, upcoming events, and here activities. So you can quickly click on the forums. I'll click on the forums, and all of the forums that are active will come up, and you'll see if you're subscribed. You can access them. And let me go back, and up here on the left I can click on the course number and it brings me back to the home page. And also take advantage of the CCV resources module here. As you'll see, there's tutorials for Moodle tutorials. There's the Hartness Library. Well, you may find a lot of resources there. But one of the things in the beginning you might want to do is click on the Moodle tutorials to learn how to change your profile, for instance. The other thing now, in the center of the page at the very top, this module will not change. The news forum. So if I post news things about class changes or schedules, those important things will come up here in the news forum. And then the help forum. Now the help forum is for all of you to help each other. So we click on that, and if you have a question about you can't find some link, or you want some help in using one of the tools we have, you just having a little trouble, help each other out here. If you add a new discussion topic, and we can give each other tips and tricks. And then the third link at the very top is the course syllabus and expectations. That will stay there. And the first session down here is the introduction video I've produced. That's the first thing you might do, is watch that. And in the week number 1 is the introductions and getting set up. Here I'm hoping to follow the same pattern each week, where the first one will be a link to a page for the steps for what's expected of you for that week. So if you go through it here again, the introduction, expectations, and then at the end, all the assignments are listed at the end of what was expected of you. And then I'll go click back here on the site to bring me back. So for week 1, it's really getting a grasp of what is multimedia and what are web apps. And the idea is that you'll also read the syllabus. And every week we also have a forum. It's an online discussion area. Part of the assignments and expectations is that for each week you will enter, I will ask questions there. I want you to go to the forum and post a reply. You should also comment on at least 2 other, I have 3, I'll change that, 2 other people's postings. The idea in the forum is that we have an ongoing dialogue where we're sharing ideas and supporting each other's learning. And if you're not in there, you're not participating in building. For week 1, the questions for this are you to reply to these, who are you? So it's really to post telling us who you are, so we can get a sense and why you're taking the course. And one thing you notice in the syllabus, and then I want you to again read each other's posts and comment. See, we already have somebody in here at the beginning. That's great. So be sure you'll have to go in there each time, post on before you can complete a week's lesson, because when we click on this last week assignments, see this icon with the little hand, that's really for you to, it's a checklist that you've actually done all of the week's assignments, and I want you to click on it and write a little note indicating how you've completed it, if you had any issues. I might have some other assignments in the weekly checklist and assignment. So that will be in each week, and after you click on that, that will record that you've completed the week's assignment. So I really look forward to this class, and I will be making each week's lessons live. I think we'll go out 3 weeks out at a time. We'll be open because I don't want people to get too far ahead. Because the idea is that we're working together, particularly in the forums. Because if you're not in the forums, then a lot of the learning isn't happening. So I'll keep 2 or 3 weeks lessons open at a time. If you have any questions, either email me or post a question to the help forum, and we can begin this course. Bye-bye.